This is me. My name is Yusuf. This is my religion. More specifically, this is my church, my parish. And I mean that this is my parish. The first 20 years of my life, I was in, let's say, a radically monotheistic religion that prayed in Arabic. And then I came to basically another Arab religion, Eastern Orthodoxy. And this is the Arab form of Eastern Orthodoxy. Before we get this documentary started, more about me. I was baptized in my mother's religion. I was raised in my father's religion, and I believed and professed and excelled in the religion that I got from my father, which was, just say, I thought of it at the time as the most monotheistic religion. They prayed in Arabic. And then, as I said, I became Eastern Orthodox. The type is Antiochian or Syriac Chalcedonian. It's the Arab form of Eastern Orthodoxy. But I still have a vast respect for many other religions, and I want to explore some of those. So here we go. Hope you like the endeavor that we're about to go on. Take it easy. No surprise here, this is on Zoroastrianism, and had I not found Eastern Orthodoxy, I don't know, would have been a Zoroastrian, or at least tried to marry one. I have great respect for Zoroastrianism. Just to, before I get into the major beliefs of it, without Zoroastrianism, Judaism and Christianity, and by the way, Islam would not exist. This is kingdom, right? Parthia, Persia. But even before that, there was this dude named Cyrus the Great who liberated the Jews from exile, and the Jews had got some ideas from the Zoroastrians. And you might find some of these familiar. Well, they got the idea of a day of reckoning, day of judgment. They got the idea of this weird idea of this Messiah character, you know. So we wouldn't have Christ, or the idea of Christ, Christos, without Mashiach, Messiah, which the Zoroastrians were, or the Jews had got that from the Zoroastrians. And if you were ever wondering if there are Zoroastrians in the Bible, or the New Testament more specifically, just check out the Magi. The Magi were Zoroastrian priests. They were astrologers. So they met Christ at his birth. This is why I'm very comfortable saying that as Christians, one of our parents is Jewish and the other parent is Zoroastrian. And since I'm not a fundamentalist, crazy American Christian, I really dig that. This is Zoroastrian. Zoroastrian's a pretty cool character. He was an Aryan, not like Hitler. He was an actual Aryan, from the Aryan, he was a noble guy living in Iran, or what we call Persia, and he was praying in a river one day to the gods, and he realized there's one God. So the Zoroastrians have one God, Ahura Mazda, and there it is, and they don't really have a devil. It's more like chaos. And see those are vultures' wings. You know that song on Eagle's Wings? Well, it's mistranslated. It's vultures' wings, because vultures are the most high-flying animals. They fly so much more higher than the eagle, so it's a better representation. And some things about Zoroastrianism. They have fire temples, again, tongues of fire, fire coming out at the Holy Sepulchre. Fire uses imagery of the Holy Spirit. It's not by coincidence that the Zoroastrians have these two. This is a fire temple. Usually they have a well and there's a turtle in the well. It's really cool. A lot of the Zoroastrians today are known as Parsis, and they live in India. One cool thing or strange thing is these towers of silence. Here's one, and another picture's coming up. Because they don't believe in burying a body because it defiles the soil. Putting it in water defiles the water, and burning it defiles fire. So they use excarnation. They use a particularly sacred animal to them, or animals to pick away the flesh from the bones. And sometimes they'll leave rice cakes around the body. And take a guess which animal they use for this. That's right, the vulture. So the vultures come away and pick away the flesh. This is called excarnation, so it doesn't sully the water, the air, fire, you know, any of the sacred elements. Now, the Zoroastrians, as I said, I think it's very obvious they had a major influence on Christianity. And Judaism, but more so Christianity. Christians adopted more of their ideas. And Zoroaster wasn't really somebody who got revelation, but more realized something. That's very cool. Again, there's the holy fire in their fire temples, which an Eastern Orthodox Christian can relate to like that. And we see the vulture's wings here. They believe in a day of reckoning. There's a lot of people call them dualists. They say there's good God and bad God, but they are considered among the Western religions. They're not Abrahamic, but they are a Western religion. So Zoroastrians were this huge, I mean, tons of people were Zoroastrian. What happened to Zoroastrians? Zoroastrians had this great empire known as the Parthian Empire, the Persian Empire. Well, all of a sudden it went bam, and Islam came in, and since Zoroastrians weren't Abrahamic, they had to flee into India. This is a picture of some old Zoroastrians, and they gained protection in India. And most of them, or if not all, are known as Parsis. And I've known some Zoroastrians, and they're some very nice people. Zoroastrianism is probably one of the coolest religions. I really dig it. If I had not, well, I guess I am part Zoroastrian in my religious beliefs since I am a Christian. Peace to you.